Hello, guys, and welcome to the Steelman Podcast.
What is
Today,
up,
we're having an
everybody?
actual podcast where both of us are together. We're going to go over some of the things that I have already given to you, trade details, and fun times. So let's get right on into it. Okay, so he's getting stats ready for the Hurricanes. I will go over F1 right now. So they have done practice one, practice two, and qualifying one, two, and three for the Belgian Grand Prix. Now, what is surprising about this one is Max Verstappen is first, not surprising, but then George Russell comes in second for Williams, which is not usually in the top 10. They're not usually in the top 15, to be honest with you. The Williams actually had a not too shabby qualifying. Then you have above Hamilton, both Haas and all them. He was pretty much above everybody else. Ocon came in ninth. Larrick actually came in 11th. 10th was Norris. Norris, due to a crash later, um, early on in Q3. He was doing good and then lost total traction and went into the side, compromising the right tire, I believe, and spinning out on the track, causing a red flag. But that was just surprising. I think it was more just the he hit a puddle, hydroplane, and bam, right into the wall. Just did not look good at all. But he is okay though, so that is okay. He will be coming in 10th on the lineup, right behind Ocon, I believe. Larrick will be coming behind him. A few other people listed up, but it has been a crazy few practice and qualifiers for the Belgium Grand Prix. To be honest, I'm thinking this Grand Prix looks very nice. I mean, if it brings some water to it, it'll bring an extra element like it did with the qualifying today. They were raining, so it was definitely difficult for some of the drivers. It came 5 minutes late, but with if the race is dry and it's straight dry throughout the whole race, then it might turn into some good racing. And I mean, it would be good racing with the water, but it could be a totally different game with the water. We could see almost a Williams ending up winning this Grand Prix here. We could see somebody other than Hamilton or Max Verstappen or Bottas winning a Grand Prix, which would be surprising. I mean, Ocon won the Hungarian. We could see Williams win this one. We could see George Russell win this one. That would be surprising. They usually don't have even in the top 10, let alone podium finishes. They usually don't get points, but I'm rooting for Williams in this race, to be honest with you. Definitely thoughts on that. We're getting to get into it. I think he should be done by now. I mean, I'm covering all my bases here. Just gonna keep talking until he says he's done. But overall, the race is going well. We're getting ready for the Belgium Grand Prix.
Maybe like
Getting
5
ready
more
for that.
minutes. I have to get a couple pictures.
5 more minutes. I got to keep rolling here. I just got to keep going with it. Got to keep flowing. Other news, sports news. Do I have any other sports news? That would be a good question. But there is a lot of trade details in soccer. Soon coming to a close. I believe we're closed now. The transfer season's closed, so there's no more transfers. So we won't see any more big trades. There has been a ton of trades this year. Definitely by PSG, let alone Man United, let alone Manchester City, all those big clubs up there. Surprisingly, Liverpool's been silent this year, along with some of the other teams. Wolves, Brentford, I believe it is actually surprisingly not in relegation, which we all thought coming up from the second league they would be. But since Arsenal wants to not play really well and lose 5-0 to Man City, that's also a suggestion of why they're not doing too good. But they're at the bottom of the table right now. Definitely. If I can bring up the stats here, I will give you the full table right now as it is in the Premier League. We'll go over the Premier League real quick, and then we'll get into some of the reactions of some of these trade offers and some of these trades in this season from Adam here. So the table so far, the standings have West Ham United up top, Chelsea in second, Liverpool actually tied with Chelsea with second. Fourth is Everton. Man City is in fifth. Tottenham in sixth. Brighton in seventh. Leicester in eighth. Brentford a surprising Brentford in 9th so far. It's only been a couple games, but still, I did not expect Brentford to be mid-table come a couple games into the season. Manchester United is 10th with Aston Villa in 11th, Watford in 12th, coming up from lower league. So a lot of the lower league teams actually surprisingly out of non-relegation. So Southampton and Brentford, coming up from last year, are not even in the conversation for relegation right now. But that could change later on. 13th is Southampton, not bad. Crystal Palace sitting in the 14th. Newcastle sitting in the lower 15th, starting to get in the relegation battle here with Leeds United, Wolves or Wolverhampton in 17th. Burnley sitting in the relegation zone at 18th, with Northwich City coming up sitting 19th. And what is very surprising is yours truly, Arsenal, is very last in 20th. Yes, everybody is sitting in front of Arsenal, which is surprising. Oh, and I froze. Oh boy, look at that.
Yes, you did freeze. That is very crazy.
Oh, now it's back online. I was gonna say.
I can't find what I need to find. I saw it earlier.
Yeah, do you keep talking for a moment? I'll be back real quick.
Okay. Found it. So he will be back in a moment. What are we talking about? Football? You want to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo? I thought he was going to Man City, and I was happy because, you know me, City fan from birth. Everybody knows that.
There you go, I'm back.
Nope. No, you are not.
I am.
Now you are.
There we are. Just a nice
City,
little mess right
you know
there.
me.
Before it
City
got
fan
caught.
from birth. I was
No, not at all. You're a Columbus Crew fan. You're not a true Man City fan. Get the heck out of here. You're just a bandwagon.
Oh my gosh, did I get it? I think I got it. Hold up. I need.
Personally, I'm a West Ham fan right now. Number one. Like, seriously.
I need one more thing.
They're not holding that number one spot. It's either going to be Chelsea. I actually see Man United maybe being first. I see Man City making a run for it, but Liverpool, I think, will surprise a lot of people. I think the teams that are going to surprise a lot of people is going to be Brighton, sitting at 7th right now. I think can sneak up like a few more spots into like 4th. I think Everton maybe surprises West Ham, maybe surprises us all and stays up top there. Though, I mean, Man City played Arsenal and won like 5-0. But hey. Oh my gosh. I swear, if Arsenal goes down, that'll just be
It's going to be Man City, Man U, and Chelsea.
Chelsea, I think, is sitting on top. I think Chelsea this year is looking good. They're looking good. They didn't make too many signings, but with Lukaku up top, he was looking.
Back away from the mic.
He was looking beautiful up top there with Lukaku.
No, it's you. You're like, he was looking beautiful.
I'd say up top with Lukaku and everything, and then you have Pulisic. You also got Mason Mount. You got Mendy or Kepa in goal. I mean, Kepa's decent. He's not as good as Mendy, but you take what you can get there. Really, just that team. That team, I think, knows how to win championships and finish all stuff. They won the Super Cup, and I think they just know how to finish a game. They're one of those teams that I'm looking for in being most consistent. I think Man City is going to be consistent like usual, but they're not going to. I just don't think they're going to do as well as last year because they always have like a year on and then a year off. and with the signing of Grealish I thought would be better. A signing of Grealish should have just stayed in Aston Villa. He did better in Aston Villa than he does in Man City. He didn't do too much for the team, I have to say. That was kind of a chip signing. I mean, Tottenham with Harry Kane. Well, I mean, Harry Kane up top, but I don't know if they're trading him or not. But you got Son in the middle. Son is a freaking beast. That man's a beast. That's one of the people to watch out for. And I mean, with United getting Ronaldo, that side's gonna look thin. But will they be like P? Will they be that? Will they be that force? I don't know. Now with Man United, on the other hand, getting up Ronaldo, this This is where if Man United doesn't make a run for the top 3 or 2, it kind of is a bust of a season, especially bringing in both Ronaldo and Sancho this transfer season. I mean, seriously, just it's going to be ridiculous if they don't finish on top of the table, to be honest, with Ronaldo. And then you got Cavani up top. Then you also have Sancho on the right. You got Ronaldo on the left. You got Fred behind him. Then you got Paul Pogba in the middle. So those are kind of the highlight five of the attack there.
And
I mean, Paul Pogba does sit back, but still, you got freaking Ronaldo.
one thing about the Ronaldo transfer was many people thought Paul Pogba was going to be included in talks, and he was actually never discussed at all. And I think
Yeah.
I remember texting you in the thing. I was like, Ronaldo's getting on a plane. He's going to his next team. No one knows what it is next, but it's
Yeah.
gonna land at his next team. And I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, all I had to say about
Get him
Man
on a plane
United
where he
is
doesn't know where he's going.
I have a feeling they're going to be like PSG, and Man United and PSG are going to be the same, where they're going to bring on tons of these new players that are very good, and it's just not going to work out.
Chemistry don't work. But what if the chemistry is like too good?
Then they'll be like a Man City from a couple like this last year, except
Yeah,
they'll
like-
actually win the UEFA's League Champions League.
You could have good players, but if they don't have the chemistry to get
Yeah,
anything
because
done,
that's what I'm worried about here with the Man United here is that the fact that I like the way Man United did it better than PSG because PSG did a weird thing and they like unloaded everybody like Dorm
Dortmund,
Donnarumma, sorry,
oh,
Messi. I believe they also bring in Ramos and Wijnaldum. Yeah, Wijnaldum. So there are 4 players that haven't played together, and they're all big players. But you put them all together, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But the one combination you got to look out for is going to be Neymar and Messi. That's why I think
That will be
PSG will
fun.
do better than Manchester United due to the fact that Messi has played with with Neymar before. So
wow, sneaky pick to win the Champions League, Man City. I
No.
called it already.
they're kind of out of
Okay,
talks now.
It's gonna be Man U and PSG.
Man U,
Bayern Munich-
PSG.
Bayern
If that
Munich
does not happen,
Bayern
then
Munich will go out in the first round. They suck.
Bayern
you
Munich
know,
is going to
I
be the
don't
team that actually wins it this year due to the fact that they're not talked about at all and they're just slipping in.
I don't know how crazy these transfer market things are always, but I feel like we got a pretty crazy one right now
Well, this year has
with
been
Messi
crazy.
and Ronaldo both switching.
Messi,
The
Ronaldo,
best two
Sancho,
players.
Wijnaldum, Ramos, the captain
You say
of Real
why?
Madrid. The sheer names. Lukaku from
Why do I
Inter
look
Milan
purple?
going to Chelsea. That was a big trade. This transfer season has been big, and one of the biggest, I would
It's
say,
been
to be honest.
huge.
Yes, it's been huge. Been huge. Surprisingly, Leicester City has done nothing. Leicester has done nothing. Leicester,
that down.
Leicester, Tottenham do nothing. They just sit there, mid-table, year after year. I'm a Brentford fan, to be honest. Not kidding. I'm
You're
writing
all
that
shooting
Brentford
for-
for staying up. I have a feeling Arsenal will go down this year.
Like relegation.
Yep. I just think I just think they'll go down. It'll be the year that they go down. This is just the way they're playing now. It doesn't look to get any better. And all I have to say is that they're going to be in the fight for relegation. They will be in the fight. They will be in the talks. They have to be. It's with the way they're playing now, and it's 3 games into it. It's not the whole season, but you lose all 3 of your first games. Yeah, no. And versus
Gonna do a
Brentford.
number on your confidence too.
But hey. So, the Hurricanes have done something, I heard. On to hockey, I believe.
The screen share is
Screen share. He can do it.
to understand the full
Wow.
story.
It says multiple participants can screen share simultaneously. Mike, you
This-
can screen share.
This is hilarious. I don't need to screen share yet. but this is absolutely the biggest troll job by the Carolina Hurricanes. It gets really serious.
Are they becoming memes?
Now, I will remind you that they are called the bunch of jerks. Bunch of jerks. They literally do a thing on the ice after games where they celebrate after a win, go crazy at their home stadium because that's like someone in the media called them a bunch of jerks, so they kept doing it. They made shirts off of it. They're like branding themselves as a bunch of jerks, you know. But flashback to a year ago, it's free agency. All right. Sebastian Aho, the second round pick, fifth pick in the second round from 2015, who was 23 years old, but now 24 years old, coming off a pretty good season. And he's in an RFA year, which, if you don't know, that's restricted free agent. Basically, a restricted free agent means you're a free agent, but if another team wants to sign you, they offer you a contract, you sign it, then you wait a week, and if you wait a week, and then your team that has you gets to decide if they're going to match the offer. And if they don't match the offer, and the team that offered the contract originally to them, depending on the salary, they have to give up certain amount of picks.
Oh boy.
So last year, Sebastian Aho was on, and Montreal was like, hey. So they signed Sebastian Aho to an $8.454 million contract. And they were like, Carolina, you have 7 days. You know those challenges. 5 years, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget how many. It was multiple firsts. I know that for sure. They would have gotten. Long story short, well, this is what the Montreal Canadiens general manager said during this all.
Sebastian Aho accepted our offer. He wants to come to Montreal, see our youngsters coming up in the organization. He wants to be a part of that. We're proud that they're still a waiting period. Mark,
this will come back huge in the troll job. I mean, this
and
is
here comes the Hurricanes.
So the Hurricanes accepted it. They're like, oh, okay, you know, they moved on.
Yep.
Then here comes Sebastian Aho goes on to get 57 points in 56 games. Hurricanes #1 scorer, plus 16, you know, all that fun stuff. And then Montreal, on their other hand, have a youngster who was picked 3rd overall in the 2018 draft.
Yes.
All right. So this just happened today. He just recently came off he played 56 games. 20 points, 5 goals, 15 assists, -1.
Yep.
In his career, he has 62 points in the 171 games. Now, just recently in the playoffs, so like you can judge his playoff performance too. 19 games played, 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points, -5.
Oh boy.
You know the minuses and plus, right? If you're on the ice for a goal against, that's a minus. If you're on the ice for a goal for, that's a plus.
I think that also how it kind of, I don't know. The soccer doesn't keep track of it, but we do it by goal differential by teams, so it's not by players.
Now, how do I want to put these side by side just so you can see the absolute
troll job. The absolute go all in. We just messed you up. The job by Hurricanes. He has to do a split screen here. As we can see, he does not know how to do this. Oh, hold on. He might have got it. Hold on a second. Hold on. We might have got there. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to stop the share.
No. Okay.
And I will put it up. So today, the Carolina Hurricanes put in an offer sheet that just Barry Kotkaniemi signed. He's 21 years old right now.
Yep.
$6.1 million. So, so $6.1 million. Based off that, if the Montreal Canadiens decide not to match it, they get a 1st round pick and a 3rd round pick.
Yep.
They missed the 1st and a 2nd. If it was $8.08 million higher,
Yeah.
they would have had to do a first, second, and third.
Yep.
But he signed it for 6.1.
Yep.
And then this is where it starts to get interesting.
Uh-huh. Sorry, we're just looking up stuff for our next segment. Sorry. Excuse me.
Here we go.
Mm.
On the right is what?
Kane's GM Waddle. Jaspiri Kennedy accepted our offer, and he wants to come to Carolina. He sees the core we built, and he wants to be a part of that. We're proud, but there's still a waiting period. For when we make that offer, we saw a valuable position.
Word for word. That's not it.
My man just was like, he was like, hold on, you want it all? Huh? Well, we're gonna take your youngster. Oh,
That's not
geez.
all. Okay, get this.
Oh no, it's 1 out of 2 too.
He did more, but this is what he said in the first part. It is like word
Quotation
for
marks.
word. Look, just read it. Just Barracock and me accepted our offer.
He literally just did what he did this. He like literally copy and pasted.
We're
Like
proud.
no, he did an EA. He did an EA where he took the thing, copied it over, and just changed a few things, changed a few statistics about it, and then put a send.
So here's the funny part. Also,
Oh yes. Sorry, that was still funny. Come on.
in top of the you wanna listen? You wanna watch? Look at
Oh,
it
yes.
more.
Yes.
So on top of that, the Hurricanes put in a $20 signing bonus, not 20 million,
Uh huh.
20, just $20.
Yeah.
You know why? Sebastian Aho's number is 20.
Canes were like, boop.
Hold up. You don't get it. Let me just. I have to show you some of this stuff.
Oh gosh, this man in Carolina, these Carolina players. Oh gosh. Oh, he's bringing out the props here. He seems to have the props. Will he stop screen sharing to do the whole skit? We will see. Tune in on the Steelman podcast for Adam's skit.
It doesn't stop here.
Oh boy.
Then the Carolina Hurricanes Twitter gets involved.
Ah, we love when Twitter comes into this. Don't we, Adam? Oh boy, he's focused on the technology side of things. Oh boy. Hey, tech team person. Oh, he's focused in. He's trying to bring it up here. He's getting it ready. Here we go. Here, there we are. There we are. Ah, yes. Here we are. AA Productions have started screen sharing. Come on, load you dang thing.
You can see it.
Nope. We are still seeing
wait.
the AA Production has started screen sharing, and that's about it. Yep. Oh boy, this is a beautiful time. Yeah, I bring up some stats from what's going to go on tonight. Oh man.
You can see my phone.
Yes, here we are. Ah, yes, the Canes. LOL. Canes tender offer.
But then there's more. There's
2 hours
a
ago.
whole list.
Ah, yes,
then,
Carolina Hurricanes.
As
LOL.
As we know, Montreal's a big French area. They like to tweet a
yes.
lot in French.
Oh no.
So
my man probably went on Google Translate, put it into Google Translate, and just put it up there. Les Hurricanes, what announcing?
But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's even the they did it. They played the Uno reverse card. They're becoming the meme. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh. Can they did they put what did they do next?
Not only did they put their message in French, they changed their bio.
No, yes they did. Oh my gosh. Soon it's gonna go say "Let's go Canes," and it's just gonna be all the Canadian colors. It's gonna be Montreal Canadian colors.
This is their
bunch of jerks. I gotta buy that T-shirt now. I gotta buy that T-shirt. Just, oh my gosh. My
And
man,
recently-
the Hurricanes were like, so you want to troll us? Well, try again, buddy.
Hold up. There's actually some. Okay, so more details with this is that
Okay, now we're gonna
No
get serious
matter-
again.
no matter what team gets Kakaniemi for the $6.1 million with the $20 signing bonus, he has to be tendered. If a team wants to extend him, like if the Carolina Hurricanes get him and they want to extend him,
Yeah.
the price has to start at 6.1 million, no matter how much he
Yeah.
does. Or
All of a sudden, Hurricanes get both Kakaniemi and
Because-
Aho back.
he'll be an RFA again next year because
Yeah.
of this.
Oh,
So it
that's
will
too
be
that's
the
too funny.
6.1, and then another team could try it
Yeah.
too. An RFA, that'd be the only way you get.
Oh, but the funny thing is
or you could just go to free agency.
see
Or,
what the funny thing would be is that if somebody tries to get Kakaniemi in the next season, we're gonna see a whole nother thing where Montreal Canadiens then go and pick somebody else from that team and do the same exact thing.
it's just gonna keep going. But then here's the thing: there's actually, if you're a Hurricanes fan, there's some hope that this actually it gets done.
Imagine
Because
Aho. Imagine Aho
If
comes
the
back.
Canadians match the offer for Kakaniemi,
Uh-huh.
which I actually think they will. I don't know why you give up a player that young who has, by
Yeah.
the way, NHL 21 EA, so you can't really trust
EA.
him. His trade value is through the roof. Same
Yeah.
with Aho, but you're getting.
I hate trades in EA. Trades in EA make me like cringe because you can't barter down from their actual selling price and stuff. It sucks because it's like he's an estimated this much amount, so you have to pay all this. I'm like, no, I don't. I was like, I can barter with you, but I can't. So it's like,
the thing is, if Montreal takes the deal, they will be about like 4 or 5. I think it's like $4 million over the cap in long-term IR stuff.
yeah,
Which means they're going to be him or a couple other players not being able to play, and
Yeah.
they're going to have to get rid of a bunch of the team.
Eh,
If they do that, they're going to make
the
some
price is
trades.
right.
So either way, the Hurricanes screw up the Canadians bad.
They just said have fun, Canadians.
But for the salary cap on the Kane side, they have about 4 point something in space.
Ah,
And if they do this, they'll have 1.5 over the cap, which they can just trade one of their defensemen, bring
Yeah.
up Jake Bean or something like that. Easy
we-
fix for that.
oh, they could also pull the
Bottom
Tampa
line
Bay
is-
Lightning. They could pull Tampa Bay Lightning.
Well, that's what the longtime IR thing is for
Yeah.
the Canadians.
Well, I mean,
They got Shea Weber on there, and you can
yeah.
only have
Don't worry. Anybody now can pull the Canadians loophole where sorry, not the Canadians loophole, excuse me.
Tampa.
The Tampa Bay Lightning loophole, where you could just pretty much say somebody's injured for the start of the season and then all of a sudden add them back randomly when you need to go win a
It
Stanley
was so
Cup.
crazy. He was able to play game 1 of the playoffs.
I know.
He didn't get to
Surpri-
play anywhere. It was so crazy.
Imagine just holding on to Aho and then all of a sudden in season putting him onto the ice.
You know what I thought was funny? They signed Svechnikov
Mhm.
to the guy who did the lacrosse thing.
Yes.
To an 8-year deal.
Yep.
I think 8 million or something, 7 or 8 million, somewhere in that area. They still had 4 million in cap space after that deal, and they're a really good team.
How? Tampa Bay. How?
I just
How?
love the troll job. Well
Okay,
done.
well, going
Well
on
done,
from
Carolina.
one trolls
Well done.
from one troll team to another troll, we got a big fight coming up tonight. And yes, I hate to say it, we have to go over it. Jake, the freaking problem child, Paul versus Triton, the chosen Woodley. Let's hope he is the
Autograph
chosen one tonight.
stealing.
Oh boy.
Get your autograph stealing memorabilia on
Uh.
sale for $150.
A bunch of no.
Send in your,
Okay.
send in your items. We will personalize them too for an extra $50.
So we gotta we gotta talk about this a little bit here. We got Trayton Woodley in 1907-1.
Tyrone. Trayton.
Trayton Woodley.
I thought it
Do
was
you want-
Tyrone.
Tyrone. I cannot read. I cannot read. I cannot read. Tyrone Woodley.
Dyslexia.
UFC record is 19-7-1. And this is versus
Get
welterweight.
close to your mouth.
He's the chosen one.
Better. We have to always keep him in check.
I want to play. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Okay. So all I have to say is that he picked somebody that's easy again. Well, I shouldn't say easy. I should say slightly harder. He's finally probably going to go to about the third round. My man is 5'9". Oh, he's only 170. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Okay. So this. So we got a
Or autograph.
Jake Paul, 24 years of age, 3 fights, 3 wins, 0 losses, 3 KOs, 0 draws, 6 foot. I don't care about his weight. His reach is they're about the same. Trayton Woodley, 39. Hold on. 24 versus 39. You want to see how many boxing fights this man has had? It's surprising. He's as good as Mayweather. You ready? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yes, 0 for 0, 0
Wow.
fights, 0 wins, 0 losses, 0 KOs, and 0 draws. This man is going to be the one to beat Jake Paul. Oh wait, he hasn't fought a actual boxing match.
Like, why does Jake Paul keep fighting some of these guys? Like,
Can like okay. You know, I want to say that Trayton Woodley's going to knock him out. I want to say it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening.
Jake Paul is gonna go to sleep tonight. And
Let's hope.
Conor McGregor will make a Sleepy Jake chain.
Oh, see, okay. Here's the fact. Here's the thing. Conor McGregor will do nothing. Conor McGregor will say, "Nice job to that kid." He won't give him the recognition that he even wants. That's the thing. Is Conor McGregor will look at Jake Paul if he gets knocked out tonight and say, "Whatever, doesn't matter." Like I know Jake Paul is to Dustin Poirier and he's not a world class like going for title fights anymore. Like he's not going to be number one anymore. His whole brand, but if he loses to Trayton Woodley tonight, it's not going to happen. A lot of the fights that Jake Paul's going to have are not going to happen anymore because he lost. And I mean, to be purely honest with you, we might finally get to see Jake under some pressure. We might finally see him under some pressure tonight, and I think Trayton Woodley's the one to do it due to the fact that I think he will be able to have
Is he gonna
more
be like
than
that patient, or is he gonna be like aggressive?
I think he's going to be a little bit of both. I think
Jake
he
Paul is
like
very aggressive.
he might become a little bit more aggressive than Jake due to the fact that he won't have to worry about as much coming at him as possible because in the UFC he has elbows, arms, legs, knees, kicks. But the fact is Trayton Woodley going into this fight compared to Ben Askren going into Jake Paul's fight. I will bring up both pictures here. Ben Askren, we're going to bring up some pictures here of both of them going into the fight with Jake Paul. And I just want to see the difference here of Jake Paul. We'll look up, not record. I don't want record. I don't want Jake Paul odds. I just want weigh in. We'll do an weigh in. Just to see here. So we're gonna bring up a picture here of images. We're gonna bring up a picture here of Ben Askren. Let me bring it up for you. Yeah, and there we go. That is the picture of Ben Askren on fight day versus Jake Paul. Look at that man. Does he look like a fighter? Does he look like a fighter? No, he looked like he got taken out of the crowd and just went, "Hey, you want to fight?" Now let me bring up just you say the name Tyron Woodley because I can't say names. Taiwan. So we're gonna say weigh in. We're gonna bring him weigh in.
Taiwan chicken.
Just to see what he looked like compared to Ben Askren. Just real quick. Oh, my man. Holy crap. Yeah. So it'll be both Jake Paul and Trayton Woodley up here as a picture here. We'll share this screen here. Look at this man. Compared to hold on. Let's take Jake's last opponent. Hold on. Now let's go back to this opponent. now this man just looks tired. He looks tired. Yep. Okay. We're just gonna stop that. Really fast. We might have to edit that out in post. Thank you, Adam, for making me do more. Yeah,
it's true. He's on.
I didn't see how long the fight went. Do you know how many rounds it is? Do you know how many rounds the fight is? Do we know?
10.
10 rounds?
8. No, it's 8.
It's 8 rounds. We're gonna get into predictions here. That's why I'm just bringing up rounds here, just to make sure.
Until Ben Askren comes out.
It is yep, Jake Paul's career picked up wins of the fellow social media influencer, a former NBA, one of Trayton Woodley's friends, fighter Ben Askren. Yeah, so his this is gonna be all I have to say is just wow. This fight is gonna be tough for Jake, all I have to say. This one, yeah, so it is 8 rounds. Is how do we know how heavy Jake Paul was on weigh-in day? Do we know how much he weighed in at? Don't know. Do we know? Confirmation.
95 pounds.
95 pounds?
Hey Siri, what did Jake Paul weigh in at during his fight tonight?
Oh boy.
Okay, I found this on the web for what did Jake Paul weigh in at during his fight tonight.
Here, results.
Yes. How much?
I am looking it up.
Yes. If we can get both of their weights, please, from the information that we have. We're very prepared for this one.
This is actually extremely close. Jake Paul, 190 pounds, versus Tyron Woodley, 189.5 pounds.
Okay. I think this is the first time I think Jake's gonna have a challenge due to the fact that this man is literally just an inch shorter than him. By the way, I am taller than Jake Paul. He's 6 foot. He's only 6 foot. I'm 6'1".
Come at me, Jake.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. A 5'2" versus a 6 foot. Oh wait, that did happen. It was Mayweather versus
times anywhere. Okay, we getting into predictions. I want to do some predictions.
Yeah, here's the predictions. Adam, you go first.
No, I want you to go first.
Yes. I realized down to this. To be honest, I think it might go 4 rounds. Now, whether to say it's a TKO, KO, I'm hoping for a KO. Tyron Woodley, 4th round.
Tyron. Now you're making me mess it up.
Tyron Woodley. I'm hoping for a knockout or TKO 4th round, but I'm probably saying I'm gonna say Tyron Woodley around 5th round or 4th round TKO. I don't know if that'll happen. To be honest, the thing is if it gets past the 1st or 2nd round, Jake Paul is actually screwed. He is screwed because his 3 fights. His first fight went all 6 rounds, but his other 2 only lasted in the 1st round. So I don't think he'll be ready to go in an actual fight all 8 rounds if it actually gets past a 2nd round. If it was for Jake, he will finish him off in the first round. That's what I'm gonna say. Jake finishes him off. That's. I mean, he might finish out first, second round, but I'm more leaning towards Woodley going in like the fourth round, fifth round win.
Okay. Are we thinking that Jake Paul is like gonna go to sleep, or
I'm thinking TKO due to the fact that I think Jake is just that much of a. I want to say this
boxer,
nicely.
like
A blockhead. We'll call him a blockhead. I think he's just that much of a blockhead, like Charlie Brown. Like
Walker?
I think he'll be to the point where he wants to continue fighting, but the ref will have to call it. I think that's what will happen. I don't see anybody sleeping tonight. That's the thing. I don't see anybody hitting the ground. I don't see anybody
Now,
hitting the ground.
When you say TKO, what does that mean? Like
Technical
the guy, like,
knockout.
the ref just like is
The ref
done?
calls it. So the ref, or like, okay, so TKO can be the ref, like you get knocked down a certain amount of times onto the ground, get back up, and you kind of wobbly, and the ref goes, okay, you can't fight more. It's like, hey, call it technical knockout. So you technically knocked him out to the point where he can't focus enough to fight,
Okay.
but he wants to fight, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So the person is so like out of it that he's like not even there.
Like Ben Askren.
Yeah, like Ben Askren. So that was technically knockout though, because he did go to sleep. He got up and then that
Oh, Ben Askren did go to sleep.
I believe Ben Askren got knocked out. I believe it was a knockout.
Cold. Okay.
Because I believe no. Okay, so
What if they
technically I
go
think
all the
no, I
rounds
think
and
it
they
went
have
down
to
as
crown a
T.
winner?
It went down as a knockout, but I would say it's more but hey, because I believe he actually got knocked out in the first. Let's just hope it goes more than 1 minute and 45 seconds again.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the time memorized because I was pissed that night. I stayed up. I was kind of watching. I was enjoying all the other fights, but I wasn't enjoying the concert that was happening with the side of boxing going on. I hated the concert that was going on. I did enjoy like everything else, like all the actual fights.
So here we go. My prediction.
Here's the prediction.
How many rounds can it go to?
8.
Okay. And if it goes to 8, like the whole thing, it's just a tie? Or they can just
No, it'll be since it's a fight and goes on record, it'll either be a draw, but it'll go to the judges.
Oh, so someone will win.
Someone will win. Well, it can be minority draw where both like 2 of the judges score the same, and then the third person just halves it.
Okay.
I don't know how many
So,
judges they
I'm
have
gonna
right
go-
now. So,
They make it to the 6th round.
oh,
And
okay.
none other than John Cena comes out and gets the job done, takes out Jake Paul. Jake Paul goes to
You
sleep.
can't see me now.
Tyron Woodley.
Ba,
and
ba,
John Cena
ba.
wins. Well, actually, here's the thing. I'm gonna change up my prediction because after thinking a little bit, I think John Cena comes out with his partner Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Ah, yes, we forgot about Dwayne. I think Dwayne
Team
could
up with
actually knock.
Tyron.
Dwayne could actually knock Jake out.
Are you kidding me? It's done.
Rock's
That makes me
actually
like a-
Rock
all you have to do
looks
is
like
like
he would be
this.
slow. Rock would look like he would be slow because of the amount of muscle he has, but he is super freaking quick.
Just walk up. Are you Jake Paul? Flick. What? Terry
Okay,
Crews
give us your
came after
actual prediction, please.
50 seconds. Knockout.
Who? Logan the Maverick Paul.
Yeah, Logan. We'll go 3rd round.
Third round.
I'm not gonna give you a tie, but to be honest, it'll probably be Jake Paul.
I know. That's it. That's a problem. It's leaning more towards Jake Paul due to the fact that Triton Woodley's coming to the end of his career now, and he's kind of.
Tyron.
But hey, Tyrone.
We're gonna
Triton.
Cry again.
I like
Paul-
Triton.
Jake Paul beats another mediocre guy.
I mean, I'll give him some respect after this, but he has to He has to fight somebody with some boxing skill, like an actual record, like somebody with an actual record. Because you realize that for the first how okay, so in the Triller fight with Jake Paul and Ben Askren, there was some undercards. In the first fight was a guy that was
Like an
8-0.
avatar.
There was a guy that was
Blue.
there was a guy that was 8-0, and he actually is now, I believe, 9-0. But he has a better record than Jake Paul. Has beat everyone, I think, mostly everybody by knockouts, and doesn't get the credit like Jake Paul does. Jake Paul, hold on. What is his record again? 3-0. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Just if we bring up the last fight by Jake Paul and Ben Askren undercard, because I want to figure out who it was.
Hey,
Versus
depending on what happens in this fight, there may be a video on the Steelman soon.
there may be a happy video of of the Steelmen like right after this fight.
Just be on the lookout.
Just be on the lookout for like the next week of just trolling Jake Paul. Okay, so we're gonna get. I want all the undercard fights here. Undercard fights. It's not gonna give me it. You're not gonna give me it. It's not gonna give me it. Are you kidding me?
You cut out there for a second if you could finish your woe.
Ah!
You're getting halfway through, but we get the point.
Okay. Nope. That's fight. That's Trayton Woodley. Tyron Woodley. I don't want fight predictions. I want. Okay, here we go. Who's diddly 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 Jake Paul. Okay, so hold on. We're looking for the undercard here, the undercard of Jake Paul, because I would like to see every single other fight other than Jake Paul versus Ben Askren here. Okay, here we are. So it's Junior Yeoman. Who was it? Oh, I can't remember the two guys' names. Here, let me see if this is the dude. I think I found the dude. I think we found the dude, boys. We found the dude. Here, I think we found the dude. This is pure content. Let's just look up his boxing record. Boxing. Let's just see record real quick. Just record. Oh yes, nine. Oh yes. Hold on. I found somebody better than Jake Paul, boys. I found somebody better than Jake Paul. Oh boys. It's his name. He goes by hold on. Joe Foreigner, and he is 9 wins, 0 losses. And guess how many knockouts he has?
9.
Yeah, he has 9 for
really?
9. Guess what Jake Paul has? 3 for freaking 3, my guy.
Ooh.
I think this guy's gonna be good. Let's look at some of his fights. I mean, some of his fights might be like he is. Well, it depends on what weight class he is, though. He might not. Okay, so it doesn't matter what weight class he is, but he is 38 years of age. But still, he has not lost. He has not lost.
Not lost. Okay.
Not lost. Record 9-0-0.
Justin Fields is doing pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Justin Fields. Oh yes, that's the next thing we want to get into. But after looking at it, not gonna lie, this man 9-0. Oh boy. And we have professional career. He has 9. I know he has. Well, he has 9 knockouts. We don't need to know about that. Well, since we're done with the records of this, let's get into the records of all the preseason games that have been going on in the NFL. I believe that we have some rookies to talk about again. We have some teams to talk about again. And Ravens have been stupid, and Dobbins has hyperextended his knee.
Yep, I saw that, but
yes. So let's get right on into it.
it'll lead you into put your new running back number 1 in there full time. You know.
Yep.
Lamar, obviously.
Lamar. So it seems that Tyler Huntley, whatever his name is,
Probably.
the dude that went in the first half, 14 for 17 passes, 82% conversion rate. My man both can run and can throw a ball. The problem is I don't want him to play on the Ravens starting quarterback, because if he actually played at the starting quarterback, he would show up some teams. They would actually win a few games. Oh,
No.
they wouldn't? They wouldn't? Oh my gosh.
No. Oh, how do you spell his last name?
Hunt and then Lee. Ley, I believe. I mean, it is worse
I'm
as the
pretty
Washington
sure I know.
football team, but still.
He was undrafted.
He was undrafted 2022.
Yes.
He's
Just
taking
look
the
at his
temperature.
stats.
Just let's look at his one game stats. Excuse
I
me,
mean, in the
jeez.
season, he had 3 for 5, 15 yards.
He was 3 for 5 throwing. I don't think Lamar Jackson could do that.
Oh, he actually played in the regular season.
Yes.
That's a little weird. He played 4 games apparently.
I know. Versus the Steelers too.
He threw week 17 he tried it once, and then week 15 he tried it 4 times. Listen, he's okay, but this is preseason. This is the last
Yeah.
week of preseason.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, like the Steelers, they're teams that took out their entire starting group
I know.
and put in their backups to see how they would do
No, I'm just-
to make some cuts.
I'm just saying. I was making a joke that he would actually be better than Lamar Jackson, my guy.
That might be true, but okay.
He's probably not as good as Lamar Jackson, just due to the fact that Lamar Jackson has the experience, but he doesn't have the throwing ability. Oh
I
wait,
just like everybody to know the Pirates are now losing 8-0.
and they're also let go of Polanco.
They are in the race for the first overall draft pick. I think they can do it. I mean, how close are they?
Pretty much
44
dead last.
wins, 40. Oh, they're 40. They're 7 wins in front.
How the heck? Okay,
3
they need to
wins
start.
ahead of second worst. Then again,
Gosh, darn.
apparently next year's draft is supposed to be like really good. Like if you get the 4th pick, who cares? Because you're gonna get a good guy anyway.
Imagine Pirates get another
But-
good draft season.
With the football. Okay.
Oh, he's gone. He's tired. He's done. It's out. He's
So,
down for the
I don't
count.
know.
Sit down. Go to bed.
All these stats about like Zach Wilson, they're like, he's the best rookie QB.
Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. It's
I thought he was
Trevor
one of the
Lawrence by
worst.
far.
So you know,
I shouldn't
Justin
say that.
Fields
I shouldn't say
slid
that,
all the
but
way to 10.
Trevor Lawrence
you know
actually
where
went versus
Patrick
number
Mahomes-
ones.
You know when Patrick Mahomes was picked?
Yeah.
10th overall. You know how the Chiefs got him? They traded up for him. You know how the Bears got him? They traded up for him. It's so crazy. I don't know why this is about.
Can we have another
Craziest thing.
Can we have another Patty Mahomes and Justin Fields? Oh my gosh. What about Mac Jones? Wow, how's Mac Jones doing? Oh yeah. So I saw this TikTok the other time. So I'm looking through TikTok. I'm scrolling through TikTok, and this man had made a ratings of all the rookie QBs games. My man Trevor Lawrence had a B minus. Hold on. My man Trevor Lawrence had a B minus.
Trey Lance
Uh
and
Trey Lance had an A minus, and then
Justin Fields, Trey Lance,
Justin Fields had an A. But guess who got an A plus?
Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently he's going to be the starter. He's not going to be as bad as we're making him out to be earlier.
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying
he's
he's not
like-
the material that people think he is.
He should be 3rd overall pick of the draft.
No.
That was a bunch of baloney.
He
He may start because he's better than Cam Newton at this point.
yes, he's better than Cam Newton. I'm not
Maybe
going
you're
to
okay.
deny him that. He is better. He's probably definitely better than Sam Darnold too.
I mean, he could be a starter. I
Yeah.
don't know. He may be better than like Drew Lock, someone like
Yeah.
that. But I
Better
don't know.
than
I don't see him cracking the top 10. QBs in the league.
No, he's not. He's not a
If
Joe
he's
Burrow.
lucky, maybe he can get up to like Matt Ryan type thing where he's now. Like
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Maybe
I don't know.
I don't see him getting it. I don't see him getting Drew Brees level yet.
He would never get to Drew Brees level. Drew Brees has a bunch of NFL records.
I would say Trey Lance is more on like a Drew Brees'
We
level.
have a screaming kid in the background if anybody hears.
I would say Trey Lance is kind of the new Drew Brees. Would he be Drew Brees or would that be Trey? Hold on, what's the dude at Jets? Wilson. Oh boy, he's gone. He's gone. I can't hear him.
You hear me now?
Yeah, now I hear you.
didn't
Well, I mean, let's
listen to
finish
their
up our talk
screaming.
here. So overall, how do you think? I mean, a lot of
How
looking
would you
over
evaluate
some of the
the
depth.
rookie
I don't know which
class?
team looks like it has the most depth.
The team that's won all the games. Preach, brother, preach. Some of the teams played their starters all the games, you know.
I just have what a stupid
really-
move by Ravens. What a stupid move to lose your running back. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing for them.
You know
I'm
what I
just
saw
saying what a
today?
stupid move.
Where'd it go?
You know,
saw
the
an
surprising
article.
thing is the silent teams. There's been a few silent teams. Like I think the silent but deadly teams, like Miami, Cardinals.
So there was a report by Yahoo Sports today that
Mhm.
the Dolphins have emerged as the front runner for guess which quarterback?
Pat Mahomes.
Deshaun Watson.
Wait, what? Why do they want Deshaun Watson? They have Tua
Sources told Yahoo
Tagovailoa.
Sports.
What?
Broncos, Panthers, and Eagles are all like apparently the teams.
Oh, okay. What? Why does Miami want Deshaun Watson?
The teams want like draft pick protections in case Deshaun Watson doesn't play again.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
If he plays again, you get the trade. I mean, who would trade someone who's not going to play again? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well,
I'm not going to trade for someone who's not going to play again, but
I guess we're starting to slow up a little bit. We're starting to run out of just steam, I guess. I don't know. I was rolling through stuff. I was starting to talk about F1. I got into that right away. We got into that whole hurricane stuff. We got into that
was
stuff.
the best.
Oh my gosh.
So much
What a
respect.
what
I
a
love
trip
the
so far.
Hurricanes. That's why I
Uh,
love the Hurricanes. They're so great. I know. Right? If I could pick any team besides the Penguins, it would be the Hurricanes, even though they're in the same division. But
Oh boys, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Do we want to talk about anything else? I don't know if we have anything else. Is there any more information or anything that we would want to talk about? I don't know about any more sports here. Is there any big baseball news, NBA news, anything like
going
that
back to
we need to
Deshaun
cover?
Watson, there's a team that dropped out of
Oh.
the trade stuff, and they said that the Texans want 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
Oh, they're idiots. Oh, they're actual idiots.
Any baseball news? I don't know. I mean, look, we have 1 month of regular season left, and then it's playoffs. There are some spots that are already like for baseball, right? We're talking about
Yeah.
baseball. There are some spots that are pretty easily put together, like the NL Central.
Yep.
Ain't no way the Pirates are getting that.
Yeah.
They are 31 games back in the division.
Imagine they just go on a winning streak right at the end just to get into the
divisions
playoffs.
to watch are the NL East, the NL West, the AL East, and that's pretty much it.
That's it. That's it.
You have a little AL West competition between Houston and Oakland, but other than that,
Huh.
you have Tampa, Yankees, and Boston in the AL East.
Mm.
You have San Francisco, LA, and San Diego, who have actually trailed off a good bit. San Diego have.
Yeah.
In NL West. And then you have Philly and Atlanta trying to get to that top spot with the Mets. I mean, they're not too far behind.
Well, with that, I think we'll end it. I think we'll end it there. I think that's a good way to end. Nice short one today. I mean,
If I could predict real quick the
Hold on.
MLB,
He's predicting.
I'm going to go Brewers win the NL Central.
Mm.
Atlanta wins the NL East. San
Oh,
Francisco.
I have a
wins-
prediction. Hold on. I have a prediction. I think Pirates make a run for last place.
Yeah.
I think they make a run
San
for last
Francisco
place.
wins the NL West, and it will be LA and San Diego
Hmm.
in the wild card game, which will be an
Okay.
amazing wild card game. I
Mhm.
will tell you. I'm gonna say
Where do Colorado Rockies stand? Where are we saying they stand?
Rockies not very good.
Hmm.
We have
New York
I'm gonna
Yankees, how they
in
standing?
the AL. I'm gonna predict Houston in the AL West.
Hmm.
I'm gonna predict White Sox in the Central, and the
Ah,
East
yes.
is where it gets difficult. Just because Tampa has like kind of the history, and they're kind of on a little bit of a win
Yep.
streak right now. I'm gonna go Tampa winning the East.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna have Boston in the wild card game with
Oh,
it's Oakland or Yankees, and I'm gonna go Oakland.
oh my gosh, Yankees don't make it in this year. Oh
I'm gonna say
boy,
they
oh
do.
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
They've been pretty good down the stretch. 9-1 in their last 10. So I mean, maybe that's good. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna switch out Boston. I'm gonna go Yankees and Oakland.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, okay then. Well, there you have it here, folks. Adam's predictions for the MLB team. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for attending this podcast. Or we'll give you more clips, tips, and all that fun stuff about sports. We'll bring it to you. Also, by the way, why is he mimicking me? We don't know. I don't know. Let's just do some random hand movements here. Just keep talking. Keep going. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure that subscribe button is white, not red. Also, hit that notification bell. Also, stay still strong. By the way, I think Aaron will be in the next one. We'll just have him do a lot of stuff. I'm just going to keep talking for a while until this ends. So I think we'll end it here. Peace, bye, love, and everything. I don't know. Harmony, relax. I don't know why he has the freaking microphone in his hand. I don't know what he's talking about. But I think we'll just kick him from the session real quick, but we'll end it.